For over 35 years, we've stood behind hard-working heavy equipment dealers, delivering software and services to help you support your customers. Together, we've navigated some rough terrain, but it's only made us stronger. As we look forward, CDK Global is prepared to bring you even more. We've accelerated our virtual customer experience with solutions to help optimize your operations to be more innovative, profitable, and self-sufficient, today and for the future.
As we look at helping our growers make business decisions and really take the emotion out, there's some key tools that we need to utilize in order to make that a process, and just to help growers understand what tools are best fit for them, what impact they can make, and quite honestly, what is the cost to be able to achieve that impact. And so as we look at that, we saw the need to really generate return on investment calculators and to really be able to look at the entire puzzle. There's so many different things that technology does in a farm operation. We need to look at what is the efficiency impact, what is the effect on inputs? Is it greater? Is it smaller? As we start looking at hours put on machines, does this technology reduce that? If they do, what does that cost? We start putting it in all those factors, and you start thinking about what is the true cost of ownership, what is the resale value of these pieces of equipment versus the resale value of another option. And it's just important to put this all in one place. So as we walk growers through options, they have a clear view of what this is going to cost them and what that impact should be. And it really helps take a grower from a high state of emotion, or really any purchaser from a high state of emotion, and let you settle in and really look at, is this a good business decision for my farm? So we just continue to look at return on investment and just do the math, just to make sure that growers understand what are the best investments for their farm. Working alongside of growers is just a great compliment and a trust that they put in us. And part of that responsibility that we have is to really walk growers through options. There are so many options out there. There's misinformation. And quite honestly, there's a lot of things that don't create the impact that maybe holistically in general looks like it would. So as we start walking through different scenarios with growers, they start to look at what tools best fit their operation, what tools do they need to fix the weakest link on their operation. It really comes down to really understanding the fundamentals of the equipment and then putting it in a return of investment calculator. As we start looking at return on investment, it's not a simple process. It's just not one thing that you look at when you look at a return on investment. You need to look at, the impact of efficiency. You need to look at what is it going to do to my inputs. The other thing you have to look on is just around, fuel consumption and labor. And you also, one key thing is to look around resale value. So as we start looking at a grower, purchasing a piece of equipment with the idea that he's going to own it for 2, 3, 4 years, at the end of that time frame, what is that piece of equipment going to be worth? What is that true impact, and what is that true cost? And so our responsibility for growers is to really give them options. The days where we just make decisions based on opinion or emotion or something we read are really over. It's really about digging in to each and every grower, understanding what their weak links are, what their goals are, what their vision is, and build them a solution that makes the most sense for them.